There behind me, the Lion of Amphipolis, one of the most important cities of ancient Greece. Important for, among other reasons, being the place where Alexander the Great organized his campaigns into Asia. And that lion sculpture behind me was actually built to honor one of his generals. Now it sits here along the roadside next to the archaeological site of ancient Amphipolis, which we'll go and check out as we make our way up to the city of Drama, which is about 40 minutes away from here. And also make sure you've subscribed to the Global Niko channel if you haven't already. Like this video because, you know, that helps the YouTube algorithm show my videos a little bit more, show my channel a little bit more. And if you're interested, I've also started a Patreon page for Global Niko if you're interested in supporting the channel further. So Amphipolis itself today is basically a little village that has the Archaeological Museum that I just checked out and the archaeological site of ancient Amphipolis next to it. So apparently this is a relatively new tower here in Amphipolis. This is the Marmari Tower, built in 1367 AD, so built during the late Byzantine times. I've driven into the entrance of the archaeological park here, and I'm not entirely sure that this park is open because there is not anyone else here. I mean, it is wintertime, so I wouldn't expect there to be many other tourists. It looks like it might be closed. Yeah, see, I see it padlocked here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it normally would be open, but of course, yeah, even if I could get in if there's a padlock, then obviously it's closed for a reason. But up here, I don't know if these stairs lead to anything other than maybe just the road up here, or maybe where I should have gone to park at. But yeah, that would be a shame if it's closed. That would be nice to walk through the ancient ruins of Amphipolis. Yep, there's the main road, and there's where we just walked up. There are some remains from the ancient city of Amphipolis. It looks like this road up here that kind of goes around it is open. We could take a walk a little bit, but we are on the outside of the actual park itself, which looks like it's made to be open for people to walk through. See, there's a little sidewalk down there and there's some plaques, but I guess at the moment it's not open. But we can walk up here a little bit and see what we could see, but can't really see too much here other than just what you could see from the fence. So there is a bit of a better look, and actually there's the Marmari Tower that we just stopped at before, so very, very close. I mean, you could walk from there to here if you want, but there's a look at some of the ruins of the ancient city of Amphipolis. There is something that kind of looks ancient. So I guess maybe there are still some things that are littered around here. I don't know what this... Okay, that's a very, very deep... All right, I see a bottom. All right, not as deep as I thought, but I don't know if that is the beginning of a well or what. But this here definitely looks like it was part of something. That's not just a rock. That's a rock that was carved into something. Aside from all the things in real life history that Amphipolis was famous for, you know, being an Athenian colony, being the place where Alexander the Great prepared for his campaigns towards Asia. In modern popular culture, you might know Amphipolis from, if you ever watched the show Xena Warrior Princess. When I was a kid, I used to watch that show, and Xena was from Amphipolis. So that's another thing that kind of adds to the notoriety of Amphipolis. Even though obviously Xena was not a real person that existed in ancient Greece, it's fiction. This is where she was from. So if you want to see where Xena, the warrior princess, was from, this is it right here, Amphipolis. Let's go check out Drama, which is about 35 to 40 minutes away, and see what Drama has to offer. And here we are in Drama, a small city of about 40 to 45,000 people in the East Macedonia region of northern Greece. Now the town's name might stand out to you because, you know, drama, or drama in Greek, which means the same thing as what drama means in English. You know, you might think, well, it's a very dramatic place or a very tragic place, or this is where drama was invented or something like that. The name origin actually seems to be from the ancient Greek virama or idrama, meaning rich waters. The waters look very clean and rich, just like the ancient naming of this place. Not too surprising, I guess, that they named it the place of rich waters in the ancient times. But let's go ahead and take a walk around and explore this little town. We're not going to spend too much time here, just spending an afternoon here walking around, seeing what there is to see, getting a bite to eat. This is a monument that was erected recently, only in 2019, a couple of years ago, to honor the victims of the Pontic genocide, the genocide of the Pontic Greeks, who were from the Black Sea coast region of what is now northern Turkey. A lot of people in Drama and in general in the northern and eastern parts of Greece today are descendants of those who were forced from the Pontus region. The Archaeological Museum is worth checking out here in Drama. Admission was only €2. Worth it to go and learn about the history of this area, which of course goes back all the way to the Neolithic period. Very fertile lands here around Drama that were very conducive to some of the earliest farming in human history. So now we can go ahead and go to one thing that is an absolute must here in Drama, which is nearby here, just walking there, don't need to take transit or anything, but we're going to Pies Aies Varvaras, the waterfalls of Aia Varvara. All right, so here we are, Pies Aies Varvaras, the waterfalls of Saint Barbara. I think this is open, and we could just walk in. There's definitely plenty of graffiti and street art around here, so the first impression is actually not quite what I expected. I mean, I have nothing against street art or graffiti if it's actually artistic. I mean, like, that's pretty cool. And this, not the tags, but the actual mural here that was built before it was tagged and stuff is actually pretty cool. I mean, that's really awesome. And of course, here's some water. Although I think that the waterfalls that we're looking for here are beyond just this. I was definitely not expecting Van Gogh here in the waterfalls of Aia Varvara in Drama, Greece, but he was here. But now as we walk past the area that had the street art there, here's the water. Here are the waters that we were looking for, that this place is known for. And yeah, these waters definitely look very clean. I can see why the name of this place has to do with the waters. Now, the mountains surrounding Drama, of course, produce many streams that come down here into the city, down into the valley that the city of Drama is built on. This is a memorial here to remember the Jews from Drama. 1,200 of them were taken away on March 3rd, 1943 by the Nazis who occupied Greece, including, of course, this part of Greece. All right, so leaving the Aia Varvara Pies, what are you laughing at? What is so funny? Huh? What are you laughing at? God, you come all the way up to Drama to make a travel vlog and you get laughed at by ducks. Ugh. Anyway, time to go eat before we leave. So apparently a great place to eat here in Drama is a place called Entrades, but it's not open for dinner, it's open for lunch, so it closes by a certain time. So let's get there before it closes and have a really awesome lunch. Not bad. For it, it's a little bit different than other red wines that I've tasted before. Not a very strong flavor. To be honest, it actually kind of has a slight bit of a, I don't know, a bit of an oily flavor. I've never really tasted that in a wine before. It's interesting. And we've got our starters here. We have a salad that was recommended to me, arugula, tomatoes, gorgonzola cheese, lettuce. And this here next to the salad is an appetizer that was recommended to me as a local product here. It is kataifi wrapped around goat cheese and with walnuts on top and honey. And seems like it should be a sweet, and kataifi usually is a sweet, but apparently it's a unique local product that can be eaten as an appetizer. So well, let's go ahead and dig in. As I expected, it's really good. I've never had quite this before. It is, like I said, it's unique to the area here in Drama, but it kind of reminds me of something you'll find more commonly down in the Aegean parts of Greece, where you'll have feta cheese with honey and sesame around it. It's similar to that, except it's feta with kataifi and walnut and honey around it instead. All right. So our main courses here, we have chicken wrapped with Cypriot halloumi and dried tomatoes, and we've got some rice pilafi on the bottom of it. So it looks like a very, very unique and delicious thing to eat. And of course, the complimentary dessert, which you get at most Greek restaurants all over the country whenever you go out to eat. So this is a portokalopita, which is orange pie, and a little scoop of Madagascar vanilla ice cream, which is one of my favorite flavors. So a nice way to end off a meal that was good, but so filling I actually couldn't even finish my portion. But definitely unique and good. Easy flavors. If you don't like really strong flavors, then what I ate today is certainly something I would recommend. So that was a nice way to end our day in Drama. Now, I asked the owner there at Entrades what the name meant, because I'd never seen that name before. I never knew what that word, I'd never seen that word before, that name before. And he said that it was the ancient Greek word for meat cooked with vegetables. So I guess very fitting for the name of a restaurant in a town that has an ancient Greek name. But we are going to end it here for today. Thank you for joining me on this day trip up to ancient Amphipolis and the city of Drama in the East Macedonia region of northern Greece. Give this video a like and make sure that you have subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support Global Niko even more, become a patron on Patreon. But for now, take care and travel better.